Welcome to Begin, Build, Blossom, your business journey with Clarita, the podcast where we will discuss valuable insights, resources, and motivation to fuel your entrepreneurial spirit. Let's build a supportive community together. Subscribe now to Begin, Build, Blossom, and let's embark on your business journey. This episode was recorded in September 2024, and there is reference to an event happening next month. However, the event is actually happening from October 24th to October 27th, 2024. Please keep this in mind as you listen. For more information about the festival, please visit AmericanDreamersFest.com or contact Nekei. Hi, and welcome back to our podcast, Begin, Build, Blossom, Your Business Journey. Last episode, we had with us Nekei Lewis, and she is still here with us. We just wanted to kind of go into more detail in terms of some of her offerings and her speaking engagements. So we just thought we'd stay back and chat a little bit more. So thanks for joining us again as we talk some more about the American Dreamers Club. So during the last episode, we talked about the fact that you help people with personal credit. And I know that is something that we have a lot of issues with sometimes. Some of us regret something happens in our life. We get a big slump and then we need to build it up again. Some of us have always had bad credit. So I'm just wondering, what other ways you help people get out of that situation, or to make sure they never get there to begin with?
Yes, absolutely. So with American Dreamers Club, we offer the opportunity as a member for you to not only help with your personal credit, take you through that journey, see exactly where you're at, do a full analysis. So it's 45-minute analysis. We'll go through each of your credit bureau reports, see where you're at, see what needs to be improved, because sometimes it could just be wrong information. It could be incorrect when it comes to something on their side. And a lot of times you can be able to have a lot of these things either removed, fixed, or updated, right? And that can shoot up your score. Also knowing which debt that you really need to pay off. Some debt is good debt, and a lot of times people pay off the wrong things. So understanding that with the personal credit, especially as business owners, you have a lot of business owners that are listening like, hey, I want to know how to get business funding. I want to know how I can have more lines of credit, more credit for my company. So you're not using your own money. So being able to leverage your personal credit and not leverage exactly how the banks being able to give you funds so that you can market your business, you can pay payroll, you can have, equipment financing. There's so much that you can do. So those are one of the services that we do in American Dreamers.
Okay, great. So if somebody's coming to you and maybe all they want right now is to help with personal credit, is that, I guess there's one of the tiers that...
Yes, that's one of the tiers. That'll be like the Financial Club Plus. So in the Financial Club Plus, that is pretty much what you'll be able to work on there. There's a couple other things because people don't know that works with other parts of your finances. A lot of times people just separate it and they're like, no, I'm good. Well, no, like it all works as one whole holistic picture. Right. So you want to know, even from your retirement, I'm a licensed life insurance agent. So I help people set up their retirement for business owners, making sure their employees have benefits, those kinds of things. Right. So that's also included where, we'll go over strategies and figure out how we can better, help you to exit if that's what you want to do 10, 15 years, leaving your job or when you're ready to retire. Making sure that part of the services that we also have with that is making sure you have your will and your trust and your healthcare directive, right? Being able to have all of that works together with whatever that you're getting, because as a business owner, if something happens to you, you got to leave it to somebody. So they all work together.
Great. And when it comes to the personal credit side, if I'm already at a place where I'm already maybe in court because my creditors, they want that money, is that already too late for me, or would you still be able to assist me even at that point?
Well, even if you're already in court, you probably still have to go through certain processes anyway. And then after that, it's like, okay, you already have the judgment. If it's bankruptcy or whatever, then we could then help you after that cause because it's already in process, right? So it's not too late, but it is good to at least have action plan for after because it will be on your credit report. So then it's like, okay, what can I do now? Next, bankruptcies, repossessions, judgments, all of those things, child support, all of those things we can be able to help you with.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. And you also talked about you have a festival coming up next month. So exciting. Tell us more. Tell us more.
Yes, yes. So the American Dreamers Festival is going to be basically a 4-day event. We're going to have the VIP night. It's going to actually be a helicopter event where it's just VIPs, right? So if you got a VIP ticket, you'll be joining helicopters with me. We'll be flying the skies, taking some tours for New York. Then the day 2 is going to be a online conference with speakers, as well as that's about 10 plus speakers. So that's from like 10 to 4. In the evening, we're doing a black and green penthouse party. So we're going to have a penthouse event for the attendees, whoever would like to come and attend and mix and mingle, right? So we'll be doing that Friday night. On this Saturday, we're going to have a full workshop day. So it's going to have both real estate. So if you want to learn maybe about first time home buying, how to invest, that kind of thing, finance, business funding. We're going to have a couple little workshops during the day. And then we're going to close it out with a cute little sip and paint. So it'll be a little mixer, little sip and paint on Saturday. And then, of course, remember I told you I'm all about health and wealth. So on the Sunday, we're going to do a local trail here where we're going to be doing a nature trail walk with some herbal mocktails and meditation and close out the Sunday, with the right energy.
Wow. Sounds like something I've never heard of before. So unique, so beautiful, amazing.
Yes, yes. And that's one thing that I love to do. I want people, when people come to American Dreamers or you're a member, members, of course, are going to get discounts to these types of events, exclusive little intimate things. That's what I want to be able to build. It's not only about, you go to these big conferences, it's so big, like you can't meet anybody, you can't talk to anybody, right? I like to be able to build with the members and with the local community. Like, hey, if you're coming to American Dreamers, my festivals and, I do unique stuff like nobody else throws a helicopter party but me, right? So this is what I do, okay? Because it's about the lifestyle. A lot of times you feel like, oh, well, I don't have connections to experience these types of high level types of things. You're not making all that type of money. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you have a willingness, girl, and you got a dress and some heels, like come outside. We can do this.
And I'm sitting here thinking, all those people you will meet, people of all ages. And I don't know, it just sounds like it will be a beautiful event. So,
and it's limited tickets. So it's not a big event. I probably got max like 60 tickets. So that's it. All it is. And my stuff sell out. Many times people know, right? Now I'm 35 days out as we're recording this. So I'm like, ticket link is up. I could share it here on the podcast. It is AmericanDreamersFestival.eventbrite.com. And that's where you'll see all the links and stuff like that. So you can start grabbing tickets because they will be going.
Okay, nice. And it sounds like you don't have to be a member to actually participate.
Nope, you don't have to be a member. And if you're not in New Jersey and you can't come to our little, helicopters and penthouse things and all this fancy stuff that we're doing, it's okay. It's okay. You can just still connect on the online portion of the conference. Anybody around the country could just lock in and hear the 10 plus speakers. We'll be talking about finance, real estate, health, wealth, estate planning. We're going to have like 10 plus topics. You don't want to miss it. And, tickets are only like $39. So it's definitely valuable too.
Okay, great. And you also mentioned, so I guess that's part of your events, part of the events that you do. Are there other events you'd like to highlight?
Yeah. So, we do sometimes some online workshops. So we have monthly workshops for the members as well and webinars. So you can always tune in there if you're a member. And I like to do at least a yearly. So this is going to be my end of the year little bang. It's not little, it's pretty bang, but being able to have those unique things. So I'm just excited about it. I'm excited.
Nice, nice. Let's pause for a moment to hear from our sponsors. You've built a name for yourself through hard work and dedication, but does managing the business side feel like a distraction from your true passion? Are you dealing with unmanaged finances? CME Accounting LLC is here to help. We specialize in organizing your financial records, allowing you to focus on what you do best. With organized books, you'll have more time for what inspires you. Whether that's expanding your influence, building relationships, or simply enjoying life. Don't let unmanaged finances hold you back. Reach out to CME Accounting LLC today and let us help you thrive. Visit our website www.cmeaccountingllc.com or email us at admin@cmeaccountingllc.com. All right, let's jump back into our conversation. And in terms of the speaking engagements that you participate in, just tell us a little bit more about that as well.
Yeah, so a lot of times, like I said, I've gone through and I go to different conferences, different events, and just connecting with the community. Like for me, it doesn't have to always be like a big 500, 1,000 people. I don't mind small, intimate events. I actually, I speak on family Zooms, helping people and individuals talk to their families about planning, estate planning and wills and trust stuff, right? Like that, right? If you never said, hey, you know what? Let's do a family Zoom. Let's talk about generational wealth. Let's talk about money. Like, how can our family set up a trust? How can we do these types of things? These are stuff that I do, as well as being a speaker, speaking on different financial topics with different communities. There's like Black women here in New Jersey. There's a couple big different groups, the Latinos real estate. I'm part of a lot of different segments of groups and part of the chamber from Elizabeth and African American Chamber. There's so many different things. And just being a part of those, making those connections with those organizations, and then presenting yourself as an authority figure to be able to speak.
Okay. And have you always considered yourself a speaker, or when did that happen for you? The change where you started presenting yourself as that authority and I can actually help you.
No, so I have not. This is actually developed, I'd say, since I've started American Dreamers. I wasn't like kind of really shy. Not really shy to be in front of the camera, but just like being able to speak and engage and be engaging and interesting. Nobody wants to sit there and listen to somebody boring. And you're like, so, just being myself, right? So after just having the confidence, like, you know what, I am myself, I'm me, being unique in who you are and understanding that your uniqueness is what makes you a speaker. And anyone could be a speaker. Anyone should speak, and everyone has a story to tell, right? So we all have stories. That's why people can write books. Everybody should have their own book. I think every business owner should have a book about themselves and how they got started and what they are doing. And because your jewels and your gems could really help someone else's journey who's just scared or just not able to do it and make it happen.
Right, right. And that's part of the podcast because we definitely recognize that and we thought that it would be a good way before we even have that book, we can at least get started in conversation. And yes, definitely a book. And the last thing I want to focus on is the bags. You mentioned that was something that you rolled out. Can you just tell us a little bit more about that product?
Absolutely. So I'm glad that you asked. So we have a unique product here in our financial club. Not only am I helping you with your finances, but I'm going to help you organize yourself. So we have what we call the financial organizer bag, and it is a 12 pocket bag, a waterproof, fireproof bag that you can put all your documents in, right? And then being able to organize yourself. So making sure that I have what we call the 12 key folders. So that comes from like your licenses, your birth certificates, your passports, right? Your credit cards, all of that stuff. You want to be able to put that in a safe place. God forbid you have an emergency. You cannot run outside with the safe, right? A couple of times we had earthquakes, we have fires, especially in the West Coast, there's lots of fires. You can't run outside with a heavy safe. You can leave it there, but if you want to be able to travel with it, we also have a travel version so you can keep your documents safe, right? It has a lock on it and a GPS. So I'm making sure that you do not lose your bag.
And the GPS. So I totally understand that is something I'm sure there are other people out there who have thought, wouldn't it be great to be able to run out with my documents in something that will still be waterproof, fireproof,
And stylish and stylish and stylish.
and stylish. We can't leave that part out. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So I'm going to be releasing the colors this fall. So we have it in black in stock. And then this fall, we'll have some colors so people can start pre-ordering by the festival to be able to get their colors.
Hmm. I'm thinking it's a brand new idea. Do you get this patented? And is there a process you have to follow for that?
Well, how should I say it? There's no idea that's never new. It's not like a new idea per se, but there's certain modifications that I did add to the bag, so they'll make it like my bag. So it's more of a modifications, but the brand, the idea is all trademark, that kind of thing. So American Dreamers is a trademark, United States trademarks, and what we do and what we offer as holistically, because the actual physical bag, like I said, anybody can do what they want to be able to do, but it's about how you do it and the delivering of those services and products.
Okay, great. And as we close out, is there anything that I haven't asked you that you'd like to share with our listeners?
Well, I think you asked the majority of everything, but the thing is, I want people to understand when it comes to the financial club, we join the gym, right? We we join different clubs. We join all these things, chambers, stuff like that. There is not really a financial club for you to be a part of that is like, hey, this is all we talk about. We're talking about money. We're talking about investment. So even if you're not starting, you're like, hey, I already got a business. I'm making money. I'm good. Like, well, how do I get to the next level? We have an investment club. We teach people different investment strategies, different real estate things, collaborating when it comes to that. If you want to buy property, you want to be able to get your first house, you want to get additional investment houses, you want to learn different things. You want to have those connections. You want to have different lenders. I have a whole dashboard. I have 3 different dashboards that you get when you join American Dreamers. From not only the estate planning dashboard, you're going to get the business funding dashboard to take you from step A to B, from starting your LLC all the way down to funding, right? You're going to be able to have that. And then lastly, have an American Dreamers dashboard, a one-on-one, where any questions that you have when it comes to your finances, you want to have that in your back pocket. Like, hey, I can always ask because I'm part of a club. I'm part of a community. In the future, it's about community, collaboration, and connection. So be mindful of knowing your circle and being able to be in different circles. So I'm so excited that Clarita reinvited me here to chat about this and bringing this to the public. Like if I could shout this stuff from the mountaintop, I would shout this stuff from the mountaintop. Like, you need to be in this.
Let this be our mountaintop today, and let's go out. Let's go on. Let's shout it.
Yes, like I want you to say when you guys reach out to me via whether it's text, you can call in the office, or it's going to be email, whatever it is, say, you know what, I heard this from Clarita, and Clarita said, this is what I need to do. God spoke to me and said, you're the one. Yes, I'm the one, right? If you were thinking about it, I'm the one. And I'm going to make sure I'm going to take you from point A to point Z because I did it back in the day. And I'm not scared to say it. Like, I had a 400 credit score. Nobody wasn't even lending me $5, okay, to buy a Big Mac, even if I wanted to, right? So don't let it despair, whether you're in the 500s, 600s, whatever. We can help you. It takes a little time. It's a process. We can help you. So just understand the American Dreamers Club is here for that. And we're here for the longevity. We're going to be adding more products, more services. You're going to have an opportunity to become a distributor. If you're like, hey, I don't even know how to start a business, don't worry about it. We have a distributor opportunity for individuals to get started and start making some side money. You should have 3 side hustles, okay? 3 of them. That's my recommendation.
Okay, well, thank you so much. And just one last time, let us know how listeners can reach you.
You can DM me and follow me on Instagram. Follow American Dreamers Club, please. Shout us out on Instagram. Say, hey, we were listening to your podcast. It was super dope, super dope, super dope. Right? So American Dreamers Club on Instagram. Ask Nekei, and it'll be in the comments here. It's AskNekei. And you can also send an email, say hi, which is hi@americandreamers.club. That's CLUB. And of course, you want to connect with me on LinkedIn, start building your network. Don't hesitate. Look me up, Nekei Lewis on LinkedIn, and I'll be happy to accept.
Okay, well, thank you so much for spending time with us today, and see you all at one of the events coming up, especially that festival next month. So, next month, do you have a date? Do you have the dates yet you could share with us?
Yes, so it's October 24th to the 27th.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye. See you next time.
Thank you.
This episode was recorded in September 2024, and there is reference to an event happening next month. However, the event is actually happening from October 24th to October 27th, 2024. Please keep this in mind as you listen. For more information about the festival, please visit AmericanDreamersFest.com or contact Nekei. Thanks for listening to this episode of Begin, Build, Blossom Your Business Journey, a CME Accounting LLC podcast. Please subscribe and be on the lookout for our next episode. If you'd like to share any feedback with us, please email us at podcast@cmeaccountingllc.com.